Hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this news update. The topics for today are as follows. Rivian, Volvo, and Mercedes all joined NACS. Someone else did a factory tour. Chasing Aptera talks about the Tesla Model 3 comparisons that have been happening to the Aptera recently. Drive the Lightning did an interview with a Kia EV6 owner. Pininfarina reacts to the Aptera being tested on LinkedIn. Aptera's new filing is up. So far, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning my slot in the Accelerator program, and my subscriber count. Say what? All right, so Rivian, Volvo, and Mercedes, and in that order, by the way, become the next automakers to go with NACS. Of course, my thought process at this point is that Ford went to NACS and everyone else is going to follow because NACS is amazing. The only thing that has become kind of speculatory at this point is who would be next. As companies go, Rivian was, to me, going to be like middle of the road, and like Hyundai, Kia would be next. I was wrong, but I believe I'll be right this next go round. It should be either Hyundai or Volkswagen that go for that standard next. My logic for that is almost nil, except for the fact that they are some of the last automakers that haven't, and they are some of the biggest. So the longer they wait, the more it's going to hurt them specifically. Anyway, time will tell. The most important factor here is that Aptera was first. I'm going to keep saying that because outside of a single other news outlet and a couple of other YouTubers, myself included, people are trying to forget that Aptera even exists, or at least so it appears. So giving them credit for helping the adoption of NACS is kind of not on their bucket list. So I'm going to keep doing it. And hopefully that will eventually enter the history books somewhere. Anyway, YouTube A YouTube channel called Saving Green did a factory tour. It was released very slightly before mine, and it was very fun to watch. The interview questions were good as well. As you all know, I also went to Aptera recently, and I was blown away. A link to Saving Green's tour, that's the channel that I just mentioned just a second ago and said their name and everything. A link to their tour will be below. Another video I liked was one by Chasing Aptera, which was formerly called My Aptera Odyssey. They talked about the differences between the Model 3 and the Aptera. It was a very well done video with some potent points that naysayers will hopefully not ignore this time. Also, Drive the Lightning did a video with a EV6 owner. It was a very enlightening, pun always intended, video that was very fun. Next, Drive the Lightning did a video with an EV6 owner. It was very enlightening, pun always intended, and and fun. Personally, I really enjoy when folks share their electric vehicle experiences because it kind of helps me and my wife decide on her future electric vehicle. And if automakers are listening, it allows them to form a kind of do's and don'ts of electric vehicles, and it gives them a template or some kind of roadmap to follow. As you can imagine, being involved with Aptera is a blast, at least from my personal experience touring their facility, and everyone that has partnered with them from a business perspective says pretty much the same thing. Some time ago, Aptera went to Pininfarina, I said it right the first time, to wind tunnel test their Gamma vehicle, and they had essentially nothing but glowing praise for both the mission and the engineering of Aptera. I can hardly wait for Aptera to put out a video about this experience. I don't expect them to put out any hard numbers until the Delta is tested, for obvious reasons, because that's their production vehicle. But yeah, overall, they got a lot out of this. They got some really cool press exposure, some cool pictures for the fans, good test numbers for the Aptera team, and overall spreading of the awareness of Aptera's existence in the community of amazing engineers that put together like some of the best, that put together and test some of the most amazing vehicles on the planet. Yeah, all very important stuff, and I think Aptera is doing this marketing thing very well right now. As you are probably aware, the Accelerator program has been paused, and Aptera's reasoning was that they needed to file paperwork with the SEC so that they wouldn't hit the hard cap on the funds that they were allowed to raise. What I believe is the filing for that particular raise or increase has gone up on the SEC's website. I will definitely let you guys know more stuff about it if you are interested. I can read through it and go over a few interesting tidbits. So if you guys want me to do a fairly deep dive, I can't even call it a deep dive, a medium dive, I can. I am actually a financial advisor, but I do not have a ton of experience looking over the actual papers and involved with companies, operation and things like that. That's still fairly new to me. It is fascinating and it's fun and I love doing it, but I don't have the years of experience doing it that other people can. That other people do. I can, however, in my opinion, give you a layman's overview, and if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. The last two stories for today are related to my channel, so if you're not interested in that information, you can go ahead and click off for today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Now, last two stories. As it stands, the contest for the Accelerator slot is going pretty well. It's also worth noting that if you do not already exist in the Accelerator program and don't have the means, this is an excellent chance for you guys to get in here and get into the Accelerator program, or at least rather get an Accelerator vehicle. As it stands at the moment, you have a 1 in 11 chance to win my slot. That's a little less than a 10% chance. Since the contest goes on until the Accelerator program is filled, you guys have plenty of time to think about your sentence and submit it to the contest entry video, which I will link below. So far, the entries are creative, and I am already acknowledging that I have quite the task ahead of me choosing a winner. I like the challenge, so I encourage you all to keep it up, keep entering. I will keep reading them, and I will keep adding to the list of people that are eligible for the contest. You may also notice that I do not reply to the comments that are entries. That is specifically because if they are a valid entry, I want to have the ability to look them up easier, and it's easier to look them up in the YouTube filters if I don't comment on them. Yeah, so those of you who are YouTubers already know why that's the case, but for those of you that don't, it's not really terribly important, except for the fact that that's how I keep track. So I'm not commenting because I don't like the entry. It is because I am trying to keep track of your entry. So, all right. Yeah, so last thing for the video today, my channel has more than doubled its subscriber count in the last 28 days. I don't think I can say this enough, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there again. I am absolutely blown away and thankful that you guys find value enough in my content to make it part of your day, something that you subscribe to, something that you comment on. It is truly humbling, and it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So I don't get warm and fuzzy very often. So thank you guys so much for your support, your continued support, for sharing and liking the video. Yeah, you guys are outstanding, out of sight, stellar. Yeah, man. So that is about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Ninjaneer. If you'd like to like and or subscribe, you can do that by clicking on the links provided. Please check out the other stuff that I do in my life. I have Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of fun stuff, so you can follow those things. I have an Instagram as well, but I don't really market that as much because that's literally just me throwing extra pictures that I can't save anywhere else out there, pictures and videos that I can't save anywhere else. But anyway, yeah, man, thank you guys so much, and have a great day. Hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this news update. The topics for today are as follows. Rivian, Volvo, and Mercedes joined NACS. Someone else did